think are around here. It's just me. And I feel like calling me a lady is kind of stretching the definition. Hello! Hello, puny humans! How are you doing today? Tip, okay. I sip some soda from my rainbow McDonald's cup. I've only had iced drinks today. It's so hot. Stream was a little late because I was showering. Because it's really hot today. Hold on, I need to go. This model catches my coughing motions too well. I feel exposed. Hello everyone! I've only had cold drinks today. How hot is it today? It's so hot. It's 38 degrees. I'm going to die. It's 38 degrees today. But I haven't died yet. I had some cold brew coffee for breakfast. It was so good. You have to be careful with the cold brew though, because it has a lot more caffeine than regular hot brew coffee. And then you're going to like get freaking zazzed. You have to be careful with cold brew. Hi Uncle Shark! Hi, it's Garfield. Hi Daddy. Hi Curvy. Hi everybody. Congrats on your stream streak, Garfield. Oh my god, my I'm still a little snotty. No outfit wasn't here for last stream. I'm sure super cute. New outfit, new rig. I'll show it to you. Hi, Lux. There's lots of new things included, you know. But I'm glad you like it. I'm in my emo era again. Cemetery Celeste, thunder thighs. I don't know if I've thunder thighs. I've lost a lot of weight. I think I haven't weighed. I don't have a person scale to weigh myself with, but I think according to my clothing size, I want to guesstimate that in the past like 6 months, maybe less, maybe 4 months. I think I've lost like 13 kilos. So my thighs only look like thunder thighs from the side. From the front, my legs look quite thin, which is part of what I wanted, so. Hi. Just got home from work. Got it. I wanted to have an ASMR stream this week. My voice is still not fully recovered, but we will have an ASMR stream next week, no matter what. And if I sound like garbage and it comes out like garbage, lie to me. Lie to me, tell me it's the most relaxing thing you've ever heard, even though it's like me coughing for 45 minutes. We'll have one next week for sure. Also, I have a dentist appointment It's way before stream time. It's way before stream time, my dentist appointment. But, like... And I think it's just like a looking at x-rays appointment, but if they decide to do something to my mouth, and then at stream, when I'm later that day during stream, if I sound like I'm in pain or dying or completely drugged up, it's because of the dentist appointment. But let the chain smoker voice easy. Welcome to the ASMR stream. Like that? When the dentist for consumption of alcoholic products. I'm not blaming the dentist for my consumption of alcoholic products. I only drink on Sundays because they're my day off. Did I talk about this last time? Yeah, I changed my day off to Sundays instead of Wednesdays because it's more convenient for roommate and I for various reasons, because his schedule changed. It's more convenient if I take a day off on Sundays. So that will be, the weekly day off will be Sunday, the day of the Lord. The alcohol mentioned time to break out the whiskey. I did drink the majority of that watermelon sparkler yesterday. I was listen, without giving out any spoilers, I sat down with my Sunday drink, refreshing beverage, to like enjoy with some Hero Academia. And then events happened during the episode, and I took great comfort in finishing the bottle. But it's a very low percentage alcohol, and the bottle was not even that big, so I didn't even get a hangover or a headache or anything. I was fine. Not that you really get... What kind of wuss gets like a champagne, like a sparkling alcohol hangover? How weak do you have to be? Even a lightweight like me wouldn't. Oh, hello Death, my old friend. We've flirted before. Hi Death, welcome to the stream. Death has finally come from Nemone. Oh, it wouldn't be the first time. But yeah, I had Korean toast for lunch today. Listen, I was cleaning my house some, and I opened the little drawer in your fridge that has like the crisper. That's what it's called, where you put your vegetables and stuff. I opened the crisper, and there was this is really gross. I opened the crisper, and there was a vegetable juice. Well-aged vegetable juice all along the bottom. Because a tomato and a bell pepper had gone bad. So there was a bunch of liquid. So I washed the whole thing. I took out the vegetables, checked what vegetables were good and which weren't, threw the bad ones away, washed everything. And then I was like, okay, I need to do something with this like cabbage and carrot and bell pepper or they're going to spoil. And then there will be more finely aged vegetable juice in my crisper, and I don't want that. So I figured I had all the ingredients to make Korean toast. What's so different about it? Korean toast, you make, it's a sandwich. To be honest, to be real with you, it's a sandwich. You like you stir fry some julienne, carrots, and bell peppers, and then you mix it into some beaten egg, and you make kind of like an omelette-y thing with it. And then you make like a cabbage and an onion finely chopped, like a coleslaw without the sauce. And you season that with some sesame oil and some sugar and some salt. And then you put ketchup on some brioche bread. Some toasted brioche bread with butter. You put some ketchup also on it. And you sprinkle a little sugar, and then you make a sandwich out of that. And then you model so much more expressive. Thank you. Yeah, and that's Korean toast. It was pretty good. I made some, but I was trying to use up ingredients, right? So I ended up making way too much fillings. So I left a note on the fridge that says like, roommate, if you would like to use these to make Korean toast to take to work for your lunch tomorrow, feel free. I made too much because I didn't want the vegetables to spoil. I always do this when I'm trying to like not let food spoil, and I always cook something with it, and I always make way too much. Cause I'm like, am I going to use the necessary amount of bell pepper? No, because then there will be leftover bell pepper, and that will spoil. So I will just use all of the bell pepper. And then but then I do that with every ingredient, you know. And that's how you end up having enough enough cooked stuff to make like 4 separate Korean toasts. But I made like a small one for myself. I can't eat very much during the day. I don't like it. It started off as like a dieting thing. Like I just didn't eat very much during the day, and I'd have like a filling dinner. But it's kind of like now I don't want food during the day. It makes me sleepy. So I just had like just a little bit. You know, I had 1 slice of brioche bread cut in half. And then made a sandwich like that. And that's all I ate, cause I was like, oh, if I eat any more than this, I'm gonna be so sleepy. Then I took a not cold but very cool shower. It's so hot today. It's 38 degrees. It's so hot that the cold water is coming out of the tap warm. So I showered with just like the naturally warm cold tap. Anyways, that is to say, I've had plenty of yummy things today. I had yummy lunch, I had cold brew, and now I'm having a nice cold glass of Coca-Cola. I'm sorry if that taka 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 is loud for you. The helicopter. I think there's a fire because of the heat. Maybe I've been seeing helicopters out my window a lot. You can really tell when I look out my window, by the way. Are you going to draw tonight? No, I'm just gonna chat and then I'm gonna play some genshin. However, when are we drawing? Let me check the schedule for you, Luna. We are drawing. Thursday and Saturday. Is when we're drawing. Also, yes, I did fit my entire schedule in my forehead. I hope you enjoy that. I actually bought a like pay-to-use. I bought a pay-to-use schedule template that I'm figuring out how to use. And the back forehead. So we have forehead again today. Leave me alone. What other games do you play? Currently, on this week's schedule, there's Genshin and Lies of P. But I've played a bunch of other stuff. Like we still have to finish Bloodstained. And I also, what games do I have downloaded at the moment? I have Cult of the Lamb downloaded, which I want to do a fresh playthrough of. To play anything off stream? Yeah, of course. Play Sims. Yeah, Luna got it in one. I play a lot of Sims off stream. I play a lot of Sims off stream. I play some Minecraft. What else do I play off stream? Let me look at my games list. Should play Slay the Princess. But Stardew Valley off stream. I've played on stream as well, Stardew Valley. And then I play DS games off stream also. I have my DS. I've been playing Ace Attorney a little bit and Mario on the DS. Slay the Princess. Oh, I like the vibes. Has good vibes. The art style is cool. For Slay the Princess. I might look into it. Thank you for the suggestion. Slay the Princess is scary. It's probably, I mean, not to talk a big game, but it's probably not scarier than Outlast. I've played The Sims once, so learned I can marry rich and be set for life. I like to put my Sims through pretty harrowing things. I like building in The Sims the most, to be honest. I'm primarily a builder, less so than gameplay, but I don't like it when my Sims gets too rich. Life becomes too easy. I like them to struggle. How many mods do you have installed? I only have cast CC. I only have custom content for the character creation. I don't have, and I guess I have some UI mods, but I don't really have like Wicked Whims or anything like that. Like I said, I'm mostly a builder. I'm pretty excited for the new expansion pack for Lovestruck because I like the furniture, but also they brought back the vibrating heart bed from previous Sims games, and and I really want to make a love hotel. I really want to build build a love hotel. Hello, Nemo. Hope you're doing well and having a wonderful day. Better when you're here. Yes, my day's been good. Thank you. Hope your day is also doing well. I want to build a love hotel in The Sims. Even though it's not really like a thing you can do in the game, like a functional thing you can do in the game, I still want to do it. I think it will work well, especially with like the castles kit, because Japanese love hotels kind of look like castles for some reason. So I feel like I would like to build a love hotel. Although I mostly in The Sims, I mostly build micro homes, eco homes, micro homes, like trailer houses, really small spaces. I really like building small spaces the most. Do you have a Discord server? Yes. It's a shame that YouTube is really difficult with fuck, I fucked up. But I wanted to build a love hotel, I heard. No. In The Sims. Here you go. There's a Discord. I'll just leave it in manually. Hi, Fiero! Oh my god, excuse me. I'm so stuffy still. But actually, yeah, I just built really small spaces in The Sims, like micro homes and eco homes and trailers. I once built a whole trailer park with micro homes in them. I like building 5x5s, functional 5x5s. Allergies? Yeah, and I'm still recovering from having been sick. I don't know what I was sick with. I don't know if it was COVID or bronchitis or something. But I had like a migraines and a cough for a while. And I'm still kind of the mucus has not all made it out of my chest yet. The temperature rises tomorrow and then drops 10 sea level over the next 2 days. It rises tomorrow. It's 38 today. Fuck you mean the temperature gets higher than 38? I'm gonna die. No, yeah, it says 39 tomorrow. Fuck. Then 35 and then back up. Ah! No! I thought it was no longer pollen season. Oh, here the flowers that I'm really allergic to, they bloom all summer. They're called what's the English word for mimosa? Chrysanthemum? Are there chrysanthemums? Yes, it's a type of acacia. Acacia delbata. Acacia delbata. silver water, blue water, or mimosa. Well, it is just called mimosa in every language. Yeah, I'm very allergic to mimosas, and they're invasive, and they're everywhere, and I'm very allergic to them. Hi, Tony! Fucking acacias. A yellow acacia. Yellow acacia fucking kills me. There's others. There's these trees also with little white flowers that I'm also very allergic to. Anything that has kind of like a strong powdery fragrance kicks my ass. It really makes it hard. Like, it makes my eyes really puffy and everything. The fuzz from acacia is supremely annoying. It like basically inflames my whole, every mucous membrane I have in my face, it gets inflamed. Like, my eyes start watering, my face gets puffy, I start snotting. And then my chest gets full of snot. It sounds rough, Nima. Replace occasions with Japanese cherry trees, or like cherry trees are kind of hard to grow in our climate, but you could switch them out for peach trees, which have a similar flower with a similar scent, and actually grow really, really well in this country. Peach blossom trees. Plus, you could get a little snack when you went out. You could just grab a little snack straight from the tree. I would also like cherry blossoms, but they're just harder to grow. And you know, to just have outside, they won't do as well. You know what else Portugal really likes that also sometimes I have an allergic reaction? Not all the time, only if the pollen index is already pretty fucked. Freaking... What are they called? I'm blanking! I'm blanking. They're not pine trees, it's the other ones, the really fragrant ones with the long leaves. Hey, Cuddy, help me. What's that tree that has the long leaves that are really fragrant? They're literally everywhere, a little up north a little more. I forgot what they're called. Why can I only think of pine trees? It's not a type of pine tree, it's... Oh my god, they have this little like papery bark. I'm picturing it in my mind's eye. I can smell the smell and I cannot figure out the name of the tree. But there's a lot of them in like Ovad. If you go to that area. Tell me. Show me the Portuguese trees. The port trees, the tree trees. Okay. It's neither of these. Oh my god. I'ma have to quit. I don't know what the name of the tree is. They have such strong smell, but it's like completely blank. I kind of want to call my mom and ask her. The Portuguese word for tree is not looking like anything anymore, please. I'm not gonna be able to move out off this stone pine. I don't think it's a pine tree. No, they have like these long, droopy leaves that are really fragrant that people use to make like not cork oak. It's not a pine tree. It has like papery bark. No. We're gonna be stuck here forever. No, it's not a willow tree. I like willow trees. Oh my god, I'm looking at them. I'm looking at them. Sausage, please behave. Just copying names from Google. Eucalyptus! Oh my god! It's a eucalyptus. It's a eucalyptus. That's the one. They say like They say like, oh, it helps with breathing issues. Like if you steam eucalyptus leaves, but I'm actually really allergic to them in the sap. So the eucalyptus smell like fucks me up so bad. That's all I wanted. I just wanted to know it was a eucalyptus. Yep, it was a eucalyptus. I told you! Long leaves, characteristic smell, papery bark. I told you all of this and you didn't get eucalyptus. I have perfect descriptors. Oh, that for a damn eucalyptus, damn straight. When I have like a brain worm like that, it's not go away. I need to figure it out. Best friend is a koala. Oh my god, yes. I wish that a koala would eat all of the eucalyptus trees. But I don't live in an area with a lot of eucalyptus trees anymore. There's a lot of pine trees here. Like wild pine and so on. Streamer, I don't care about trees, I'll be honest. Of course you do, because I'm talking about them in your hair. So you care. Yeah, there's not many eucalyptus trees where I live. Where I live now. Where I'm from, they're very, 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 very much everywhere. "40 minutes of yapping with always the eucalyptus reference." Time to go then. No, come back! Sincerely hate eucalyptus trees. Yeah, their sap gets fucking everywhere. But we have to stop talking about trees because hawks, it doesn't really particularly care for them. Oh yeah, they make paper out of eucalyptus trees. Yeah, the zone don't let me into my zone. The area where I'm from originally is pretty close to the paper factory, so there's a lot of fucking eucalyptus trees everywhere. The paper factory, by the way, stinks so bad. I don't know how anyone lives in that town where the paper factory is, because it stinks so fucking bad. I've been in a city that has a paper factory, and I've been in a city that has like a sewage cleaning facility, and I swear to god the paper factory stunk worse. Really aggressive against the other trees. Yeah, they're kind of invasive. Because they're not native to our country. Eucalyptus trees. The entire is less annoying. True facts. The water treatment center deals with sewage water all day, every day, and somehow it stinks less than the paper factory. Casilla always fucking stinks. And I lived next to oh my, why have I lived in so many stinky places? I lived next to a cow farm. It did not stink as bad as often. For the record, how the fuck does that make sense? I don't know, mate. I don't know. Think I know? I have no clue how a paper factory stinks that bad. I got a tour of the paper factory when I was in like elementary school. And they were like, oh, the pulp stinks really badly sometimes. I was like, why the fuck? It's like, oh, because the pulp has to mature and that gives off a smell also. I was like, It's so smelly. Smell businesses that's annoying the paper making and its chemicals. I say they're pretty tied, but I can't say that I'm subject to the smell of piss and shit too often. But it is like a very permeating scent, the paper making, like it gets through everything. I used to have to ride the train through that stink every morning and evening. And in the morning, there's nothing to wake you up in a shit mood than taking a 7 a.m. train that stinks. That's horrible. I used to have to get up so early to take the train, but I've always been someone who can't fall asleep too early, so I was extremely sleep deprived for the entirety of high school. And I used to take naps in the afternoon. I used to go to like friends' places who lived nearby and sleep there, or I would just like sleep in the library or in the cafeteria. I would just like put my backpack and my jacket on the table and just sleep. Have you ever been so tired that you're like, fuck this, I'm going to sleep in the middle of the cafeteria? I was actually kind of infamous in high school because whenever like a large group of people from our class got together, they would like play football or something, like, or they would just like all sit together, and we would leave all of our backpacks like in a pile with the jackets and everything, like in a corner just randomly, and my brain would go comfy and I would go sleep on everyone's backpacks and like under everybody's jackets, and then people would come to like collect their jackets and get jump scared because they didn't know I was there. They'd be like, yeah, just take my jacket, just grab it, and then there's just like nobody underneath. Hi. They're like, shit, I didn't know there was someone here. Yeah, it was me, I was napping. I was local sleeping beauty. Nobody, it was the local please let me sleep, I'm so tired. Cause like, I woke up every day at 6:50 a.m. so I could take the 7:15 train. Actually, I think I woke up at even earlier, like 6:40. But I wouldn't actually fall asleep. I wouldn't actually fall asleep until after 3 a.m. most nights. Because I just don't find it very easy to sleep that early. So I would go to school in like 3 hours of sleep, 5 hours of sleep tops. And I didn't drink coffee. I didn't start drinking coffee until like halfway through my until my last year of university. I didn't start drinking coffee. I didn't used to drink caffeine at all. And I would just go to school, like 5 hours of sleep, and then struggle through classes the entire time, like pinching myself not to fall asleep. And then in the afternoon, like during lunch hour, or like if we had a free period, I would just sleep it off. It doesn't matter how loud it was. If we had a free afternoon, like I had a couple friends that lived close by, and I would be like, oh, you guys want to come hang out at my house? And I'd be like, hell yeah. And then I would sleep on their couch for like 4 hours. I'm very thankful to my friends who let me sleep in their house. I bet they thought it was like weird. but they kept letting me do it. They would just be like, hey, you guys want to watch a movie at my house? And I'd be like, yeah, knowing full well that I was just gonna sleep on their couch for like 3 hours until it was time to go home. And they still invited me every time. So I'm very grateful. And then in my last year of high school, we stopped going to people's houses so much because their parents started getting fed up. Because we had, on your last year of high school here, you have every afternoon free. So parents were like, you cannot bring your friends over every day, okay? Sometimes, like once every couple weeks, not every day. Once a week tops. So we started going to the park a lot, and I started bringing like a picnic blanket sometimes, and I would lay the picnic blanket in the park in the shade during the summer, and I would just sleep. While my friends chatted and like played music and stuff, I was just like it was so comfy. Snooze emote one. I also like bring snacks to school. Like, I remember one time we were all like, yo, we should just bring a bunch of like food and have a big picnic at the park. And I brought my picnic blanket, and I made, no joke, do you know the big cans of chickpeas? Like the big ones, the 500 gram ones. I made all of that into hummus, and I brought it to school with a bunch of different types of breadsticks. And then after school, we all went to the park, and everyone had like chips and and sandwiches and like fruit and stuff. And I just bring out this huge thing of hummus. It was a huge hit. And we all ate at the park, and then on the picnic blanket, and then we took a nap. I took the fattest nap that day with tummy full of hummus. Making me jealous of the fun. Yeah, I still like when there's like a function, there's like a potluck with my friends or something, I still like, most of the time I bring either the dessert or the hummus. Lately it's been the desserts. Like, my friends have been really digging the desserts I make. Like, I made a tiramisu cheesecake for my birthday. And I made a strawberry tart for my friend's birthday. And I made like a red velvet cake on Halloween. So I've been in charge of the desserts lately. Papa, hi! You seem to be very good at cooking. I do like cooking a lot. I'm not usually the person who cooks in my house, because I honestly like baking more. But I am a good cook. I am a good cook. I like spicy food the most, so all my food is pretty spicy. So it's not everyone's tastes, but the people who visited me, Hi Papala! Also on Twitch, wow. Dual streaming, Hackerman. Please stop talking about food. Okay, I'll stop talking about food. I have talked about food a lot today, haven't I? I'll talk about drinks instead. I have to make a new batch of cold brew. I love cold brew in the summer. If it's gonna be really hot, I need my cold brew. Spicy food is the best. Yeah, and I just found out I'm not gonna be able to eat any spicy food because I gotta get my wisdom teeth removed. And I'm not allowed to eat any spicy food, which hurts me and my feelings and in my lifestyle quite deeply. And I'm also not gonna be allowed to use straws, which also hurts my lifestyle because if I don't use a straw, I dribble all over myself. So I'm very upset. You don't like spicy food? Spicy food is my favorite. Spicy food is my favorite. It literally changes my mood. Whenever I'm angry or upset at something, I make a big bowl of really spicy kimchi fried rice with an egg on top. And I shovel it in and snot out all of my frustrations, and then I feel better. Oh, I also really like I also really like the wasabi peas. The snack, I really like that. What's the spiciest thing you've had? Oh, one time I misread the recipe for spaghetti all'assassina, which is supposed to be really spicy fried spaghetti. I misread the 2 tablespoons of chili flakes as 2 tablespoons of chili powder, which is a lot spicier. Chili flakes are like a little spicy, but mostly flavorful. Chili powder is just spice. And that it was like borderline painful. 2 tablespoons of chili powder when you usually only add like a sprinkle. That was really spicy. It was also really good. I still ate it to completion, but I had a little bit of a tummy ache after. I've also eaten like pretty spicy Indian food. I had chicken place in my town under the cow and a Reaper sauce and a fried chicken. It's so good. I went to the Korean fried chicken place and I asked for their maximum spice chicken. And the waiter was like, "Are you sure? It's very spicy." And I was like, "Oh, I'm sure." And then it was not spicy enough for me. So I'm very disappointed. Papura, thank you for the follow. Man, Indian food is so good. Oof, I love Indian food. Wow. I don't think, listen, I think they made it for white people. No one trusts me. No one trusts me when I say to make it spicy. No one believes me. It's this face. Look at this face. This is the face of someone who can't handle spicy food, but I actually can handle spicy food very, very well. You guys know bird's eye chilies? I put bird's eye chilies in everything. Like how I'm making a regular like pasta, I put bird's eye chilies in it. I put it in everything. Oh, every food. I'm really used to spice. I have really high spice tolerance. Like, think like about a year ago, maybe more, on stream, I ate like 10 portions of spicy chili yakisoba. It's not spicy at all. But whenever I go to a restaurant and I'm like, give me the spiciest one, I wish to suffer. And they never, they always white people will fight for me. No one ever trusts me, my judgment. But I need you to know I can handle it, please. Please. You look like you can't handle a stepladder. What? Try Indian food in India and you'll see real spiciness. Sierra, thank you for the follow. I wish they would give it to me, the real spiciness, but I went to the Indian Italian place and it was not it was spicy. It was good, satisfying spicy, but it was not super spicy. And I went to, what was it? Was it a Moroccan place? No, Ethiopian? One of those. I'm not sure. And I was like, give me the spicy one. And they were like, this is really spicy. And I was like, no, give it to me. But it still did not test the upper limits of my spiciness. I need to buy some buldak noodles so I can truly flex. I like honestly it's just Indian spiciness to their taste. I know. My roommate makes pretty authentic Indian food, and he makes it spicy enough for me, but I don't know how that compares to like authentic food, you know? Like real, I don't know how the spice levels in my house compare to the spice levels of the dishes' native countries. I wish to experience the fiery burn of spice. Give it to me. Give it to me. I wish to suffer. I like it when my food fights back. You know? Like, Korean food is not spicy enough. And Indian food is not spicy enough. Nothing is spicy enough. I'll bring you those noodles that make my mouth hurt. Here's the thing, right? I wanted to get some buldak noodles because it's the ones that everyone on the internet is like tears, snot, a pain. But I think that's like an American issue, so but I looked into the ingredients and it had pork and I can't eat pork. It makes my tummy hurt. And I'm sorry it isn't spicy enough. Forgive me. Forgive me. I can't have pork. I can have chicken a little bit, but excess spice fine of course fucks you up, yes. Cause I eat vegetarian mostly. I only eat chicken sometimes and fish sometimes also, but I stopped eating pork when I was like 17. So I don't think I can digest it anymore. Pork and beef I stopped eating when I was 17. So like a million years ago. What was the thing you ordered in Indian restaurants? Indian restaurant, I always order the spicy veggie ball in the brown sauce. I forget what's called. I always order onion pakora, and I always order fuck, what is it called? I just look it up. I'll just look up the restaurant that I go to usually. I'll just look at it. Let me Uber it. Chutney? No, not chutney. Vegetarian dishes. Shahi kofta. And I usually order the shahi kofta and the dal makhani and yeah, that's what I usually order. Shadow, hi, welcome. How are you today? Ramakan is not spicy food. No, it's just yummy. I like lentils. But you can order like the kofta. You can choose the spiciness level. And always choose the spiciest. It's so good. Next time you should ask for chutney. I don't think they I don't think they have it. It's not in the menu. But I'll ask when I go in person. I'll ask. The very next picture, there's no must feel so after I've eaten them. Bakaras are meant to be eaten with chutney. They didn't have it though. I just dip it in the curry. I dip everything in the sauce that comes with it. Because it's Jumma. Yeah, I need like I need a benchmark test, right? I need a human benchmark test for my spice tolerance, so I can fully brag. And it was not an Indian restaurant to ban it. I have to understand, there's not a lot of Indian restaurants in Portugal, unfortunately. At least not in my area. There's a lot of Korean places, but not so much Indian. There's only like 3 Indian restaurants. And one of them is like Indian Italian, and the other one is like also not just Indian food. I think my favorite thing that my roommate makes at home is like Indian food. It's the chickpea. The chana masala, yeah. It's so good. Chana masala is my favorite thing that my roommate makes at home, Indian food wise. If they have beef, it's not Indian. Oh, let me look. Let me look on Uber Eats for Indian places. tandoori. Chai, Asian food, has Indian food, lambo. And in an Italian palace, that's what I usually order from. Yeah, this has beef and lamb on the menu. Yeah, vindaloo. I've had vindaloo, it's good. Too much rice though. I like more sauce. Okay, this is definitely not a good restaurant because the first thing is chicken pasta and it's supposed to be an Asian place. Shrimp pakora though. Yum. Lamb with naan. Oh, this one doesn't have any beef, only lamb. What is chicken pasta? It's like fusilli with chicken and sauce and vegetables. Maybe we should order from here. It's called combo. Oh, the samosas look delish. I love a good samosa. I love potato samosas the most. Shrimp pakora, vegetable pakora, prawn puri, chana puri, tandoori prawn. Ooh, the tandoori prawns look so good. Holy. Hariyali tangri. Chicken tikka. What's the vegetarian stuff? Chana karahi. Tadka dal. Rajma aloo. Mushroom sag. Masala aloo. Chana sag. It looks good. Chili paneer. Ooh. Oh my god, I'm hungry. Malai. Paneer korma. Oh, they have kofta too. I fucking love kofta. What is tandoori prawns? Let me read it to you. It's shrimp with sauce that's grilled in a tandoori oven. Spicy chili shrimp grilled in a tandoori oven. Dry chili paneer. Sounds good. I like sweet and sour sauce. Or like, rather, I like sweet and sour type sauces. Like, they're good. Don't call everything grilled as tandoori. I didn't, the restaurant did. It says it's grilled in their tandoori oven. So they call it tandoori prawns. I didn't decide anything. I was just reading the menu. Foodington. Yeah, I've gone on about food too much, haven't I? I just love to eat. I just love to eat so much. And I only eat once a day, so I have to make it count. Yum. After eating, gain weight. I did gain weight. After COVID, I gained so much weight. Listen, before COVID, I weighed like I weighed like on the low 50s. 50 kilograms. Height? Oh, height! Oh, because I didn't eat as a child. I hated eating as a child. I ate 4 times a day, still like a stick. Are you tall? If you're tall, stop bragging. Almost at the midget height. I'm not at midget height. The average height for this country. I didn't like eating as a child because I have sensory issues and I was a very picky eater and I didn't like food. I didn't like the feeling of chewing and I didn't like the feeling of food in my stomach. And I didn't like flavors. I didn't like the taste of food. I only liked quiche, pasta, and omelets and fries. I really don't taste because I don't like chewing. Now, as a child, I didn't like chewing. Now, I like food a lot. I used to not eat at all, but now I like food a lot. Poor the midget? I'm going to deport you. Pull out the stepladder to reach the desk. But I have a floor desk, so your burn is invalid. Oh, this is the black twitch. I sit on the floor. You won't even get close with those noodle arms. I need my noodle arms out of this. Leave my noodle arms out of this. You don't understand how weak they are. Like, all my strength is in my legs, okay? I've pushed large pieces of furniture by sitting on the floor and pushing it on my legs, but I can't do shit with my arms. They're so weak. And then you're supposed to, like, artists are supposed to have, like, kind of, like, one strong forearm, right? From drawing all day. I draw all day. My arm's still weak. I have to wear a wrist brace because I don't develop enough muscle in my arm. Remind me of my little cousin. She hated chewing alone. My aunt was very concerned. She was really skinny. Yeah, I was very, very thin as a child. I was very skinny. I went on a weight gain diet when I was like in 5th grade because in 5th grade I weighed 26 kilograms. And that's the normal weight for an 8-year-old, and I was 11. I was 11. And I was still weighing as much as an 8-year-old, so the doctors put me on a weight gain diet, and like every hour and a half or every 2 hours or so, I had to eat a protein yogurt and like some like biscuits. Because I was too thin. And they were like, she's not gonna go through puberty properly if she doesn't gain some weight. So I was forced to eat. It's very concerning. It was a long time ago. If you're vegetarian, I'm not shocked you don't build muscle. But I've never had muscle though. Because I also never exercised. I exercise a little bit now. I do some cardio because my heart struggles. But plenty of protein actually. I eat a lot of eggs and tofu, so and like legumes like beans. Not beans, I don't like beans, but I do eat a lot of like chickpeas and lentils. They're high in like fiber and protein. I do eat a pretty balanced diet. I just only eat once a day. I go through most of the day on like coffee and Diet Coke. I just have dinner. From soy for them, yeah. I do drink quite a bit of soy milk, and I do drink the higher protein stuff. You like chicken raw, I believe? I do like chicken, but I don't eat it very often because I don't like it. Raw meat is like so rough. It grosses me out so much, and then it kills my appetite. Eating raw meat? No, not eating raw meat. Preparing it. Having it in the fridge. Smelling it. I can't walk into a butcher shop without gagging violently. Eat at least 2 proper meals? No. I don't like eating during the day. It makes me sluggish. So I just have a big dinner and dessert. I mean, if I'm hungry during the day, I'll have like an apple or a boiled egg. I'll have a snack. You ate raw meat? No. No, I don't think I've ever eaten raw meat. I don't even eat meat most of the time. Tell me to eat raw meat. I don't think I've ever eaten raw meat. I eat raw fish pretty often though, because I go to the all-you-can-eat sushi. Just get a grip, streamer. What sushi? I love sushi. I go to the all-you-can-eat sushi restaurant. Owner recognizes me every time, is so nice to me, and is always impressed by how much sushi I put away. I always tip. When I go to the all-you-can-eat sushi restaurant, we always tip, because otherwise we feel so guilty. Because I have like a never-ending stomach for sushi. They have like these papers. The way of the ordering, the sushi ordering method at the all-you-can-eat restaurant is that they have like these papers with slots, and you put in which number item you want and how many of it do you want, and we go through like easily 5 different papers. Easily 30 plus pieces of sushi, and that's not counting like the hot stuff like the skewers and the gyoza and the noodles and stuff. I love sushi so much. I always eat until I like can't take anymore. And then last time we went, we destroyed the sushi place as usual. we demolished it. And then we came home and there was dessert in the fridge. There was like a raspberry ice cream dessert in the fridge. And I looked at it. I was so full, and I looked at it, and my stomach, like the contents of my stomach, spread like the Red Sea for Moses, and we're like, here, have dessert room. And then I had dessert. Is it sushi in Japan? I would love to eat sushi in Japan. I really want to go to Japan very much. And I'd love to have sushi. I need to ask for sushi place recommendations. I wanna go to one of those like I wanna go to the gacha sushi where you put the plates and it plays like a little game, and then every 5 plates you like roll and you can get a prize. I wanna go there and then just eat forever. See ya, Popura! want to go to one of those places, but I also want to go to like a nice sushi place, you know, where they make the sushi in front of you. The gambling addiction continues even in real life. If I just love gambling. Conveyor belt sushi? Yeah, there's one that has like a gacha system where you input the plates, and every 5 plates, every 5 plates you get it like spins, and you can get like a little keychain or something. I wanna go there. Sorry, I never liked sushi. That's okay, you don't have to like it, I'll eat it for you. More sushi for me. I love sushi, but like I don't think I've eaten any type of Asian food that I haven't liked. I don't think there's an Asian country that makes food I don't like. Although I can't say I've had like very much like Southeast Asian food, but I love Korean food and Chinese food. Sichuan food? Excuse me? The Sichuan province in China? Please? Explain to me how you've managed to create so much delicious, spicy food. I need to know. I feel like gamble sushi and get something I hate. Oh, you don't gamble on the sushi that you eat. And like you gamble the plates of sushi, like the little plates that sushi comes in, you put them into like the slot, and then like you get like a keychain, random keychain thing, or like a little figure. Have you ever eaten squid meat? Octopus is pretty popular in Portugal, and so is squid, like fried calamari. But I've also had like grilled squid. Yeah. I've had plenty of squid and octopus. Have you ever eaten Filipino cuisine? What are popular Filipino foods? I might have. I'm in Malaysia, Hong Kong, I have something similar. That sounds cool. Grilled squid is awesome. It is. Grilled squid, fried calamari. Oh, there's a Portuguese dish called polvo alagareiro. It's a baked octopus with a green with like it's a Portuguese salsa verde, which is made with like parsley and very rich olive oil and onion, and it's so good. And it comes with also baked potatoes. It's really good. I recommend everyone try polvo alagareiro. It's really good. When we got caught when we were in China, 3 danger fine meal. Not everywhere in China is dangerous. Most common one is adobo, I believe. I've had adobo, it was good. I think I've had a chicken adobo. Or shrimp adobo. Both. I've had chicken adobo and I've had shrimp adobo. And it was so good. I like bacalhau. Bacalhau is also good. Codfish is good. Salted and fresh, they're both good. Grilled codfish is really, really good. Man, I've had chicken adobo and shrimp adobo, and it was both of them were really good. It was very rich sauce. It's kind of like the Southeast Asian version of cacciatore, right? Cacciatore is also good. I love food very much. Hi Plankton! What's up? recently, I think like a couple months ago, I went out to dinner with my mom and some of her friends, and we had codfish. We had bacalhau com natas, which is like this Portuguese. It uses salted codfish, and then it's baked with potatoes and cream and cheese, and it's like a gratin, like a codfish potato gratin. We went to the restaurant. It was me, my mom, and her friend, and we both ordered it. And it came in this huge, like, oven dish. Each person had an individual, like, large portion oven dish of it. And I finished mine, and my mom had, like, a third of hers left. And she's like, I can't eat another bite. Finish it for me. So I finished hers. And then her friend was like, actually, I'm also very full. Do you have more room? So I also ate hers. And then my mom, when we got home, my mom was like, girl, where did it go? Where does all of that go for you? Kanamura, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I just ate and ate and ate. I think I have like almost infinite. If the food is good, my stomach is just like infinite. I don't think I've ever eaten to a point where I was like, I've eaten to a point where I was uncomfortable, but I don't think I've ever eaten to a point where I was like, I cannot eat a single bite more or I will be sick. I've never been able to reach that point. This doesn't fill me up easily, so I end up eating a lot too. Oh, but bacalhau com natas is quite filling, because it's mostly like cheese, potatoes, and cream. And those are very heavy foods. It's a very filling dish. But it was good. And I hadn't had it in a long time. If I haven't had something in a long time, I have extra room for it. And then at the restaurant, after I ate everybody's food, they're like, do you want dessert? And I was about to order dessert, and my mom was like, no! We don't want dessert. I don't think she noticed that I was gonna order dessert. She was just like, oh no, we don't want any. But I was kind of disappointed. And she was like, on the way home, she was like, oh my god, how do you fit all that food into you? And I was like, actually, I still wanted dessert. And she was like, god damn, there's dessert at home. You can have the dessert. And then I got home. I got to my mom's place because I was staying with her for a little while. And she had a bunch of different desserts, and I had some. And then later in that evening, I also had almost an entire box of Ferrero Rocher. Have you experienced the food coma? I feel sleepy after eating, yeah. Like my tummy's really full and I'm warm, and like after eating a lot of ramen, I get the food itis, and I just feel really sleepy. So yeah, I have experienced food coma. And also, whenever there's like a family dinner or family lunch, right? My mom's side of the family is really, really big, so, and they're really good at food. They're really good cooks. So there's always like, they always eat too much. And then everyone, it's traditional in my family that whoever's hosting makes the main dish, right? Whoever's hosting gets food for everybody. But then most of the guests bring either an appetizer or a dessert. So like after eating a huge family meal, all of these different desserts are brought out, and the people in my family cook really well. And like, I need to have a slice of every dessert, right? I need to try, there's like always like 7 desserts, and I had to try each one of them, and I always have a slice. And my mom always cuts me really big slices because she knows I'm She knows I'm a fiend like that. So I always end up eating way too much dessert. Also. But it's not my fault. It's not my fault because, like, there's always like two different types of cheesecake, and cheesecake is my weakness. Cheesecake, oh my god, it could be anywhere, anytime. If there's a cheesecake, I need it. Mama knows best, true. Insane metabolism. It used to be really a lot faster. I used to legitimately, when I went through like puberty, I used to just eat non-stop, like all day, every day, all the time, eat without stopping. Like, I'd have classes. In between each class, I'd have like a protein bar and a yogurt. In my teenage years, I was just starved the whole time, and I was still underweight. But then in college, I started like evening out some. And now I can eat large quantities of food, but not all the time. Like, only sometimes. Oh my god, my roommate makes this like he makes like what's it called? Is it enchiladas that I'm thinking of? Yes. My roommate makes enchiladas that are so good. And every time he makes them, he makes more. In the hopes that there will be leftovers. And he's made them like easily like 6 or 7 times. And there's never any leftovers. I can't help myself, they're so good. I always finish the whole tray, even though he keeps making more and more portions of it. World hunger's strongest ally, true. I am. The reason people are starving is because I'm eating their food. Mom knows her daughter lives the famished life. My mom knows that if the food is yummy, I won't stop. She's actually had to tell me like a couple times, like, honey, slow down. She doesn't tell me to stop eating. She doesn't make me feel bad no matter how much I eat. I think because she spent so much time in my childhood trying to get me to eat anything. Anything at all. That she's just happy I'm not starving anymore. But she was like, a couple times she's been like, honey, slow down. Honey, slow down, you're eating too fast, you're gonna make yourself sick. She just wants me to pace myself. She's like, listen, you can eat the whole cake, but you have to slow down. So now my break is over, so I couldn't stay any longer. Do enjoy the rest of your stream and keep on laughing because you laughed so much. Thank you so much for giving your time on your break over to me. I appreciate it. I hope you have a lovely day. Almost an hour and 40 minutes of yap, close to breaking a record. We're not even close to breaking a record. I've yapped for 3+ hours. I've done a 12-hour stream before, and the majority of that was yapping. Get on my yap level. It's because I've been talking about food. Whenever we talk about food, I can go on forever. If we talk about food or hyperfixation, I don't actually have a limit to how much I can speak about it. The yap life. What's your biggest hyperfixation? Probably VTubers right now. I live and breathe VTuber content. I'm looking over to this side, and then there's Ga, Gura, and 2 different Pekoras figures. And I just bought more. I bought 2 acrylic stands that my friend helped me buy in America. Hololive? Yeah. Hololive mostly. Turned on all my residents are still chatting away, huh? Yeah. Hi, Dandy Guy. It's still chatting. I'm not done. Yeah, I think my current, like, biggest hyperfixation is Hololive. I'm surrounded by Hololive stuff. Also, like, Cardcaptor Sakura. I have a lot of Cardcaptor Sakura stuff. I surround myself with it a lot. But then I have, like... I also really like My Hero Academia, and I also have a bunch of My Hero Academia stuff. J-Fashion is also a pretty big hyperfixation of mine. But I don't have much money for clothes, usually. So I tend to make a lot of stuff. Speaking of making stuff, I have a bunch of clothes that I needed to tailor. I wasn't able to continue My Hero Academia. I really like it. Bakugo is my favorite character. Dropped at a certain season. I have watched the first 3 seasons of My Hero Academia, which are the best ones. The first 2 seasons are the best ones, and the 3rd season is also good. I've watched the first 3 seasons of My Hero Academia probably about 5 times. And I have a Bakugo figure, and I have a Deku figure. Bakugo is my favorite character. A while ago, I wanted to make a Bakugo Ida bag, but things got in the way, so I couldn't. I think if I made an Ida bag right now, it'd be either Gura or Peko-chan. Peko is my Kamiyoshi. And Gura is my Ian Oshi. Hitazuna has a Phineas and Ferb antagonist. The Meta-Human Liberation League. He does kind of look like a buff Doofenshmirtz, I see it. But I like Phineas and Ferb, so. Oh my god, the air is so dry today. It's the heat. It's the heat. What's the UV index? The UV today is gonna be insane. Excessive heat warning. Humidity 23. Lies. Humidity 0. Where's the UV index? The UV gotta be crazy today, to be honest. It's cold here. Oh, it's very, very hot here. Show me the UV. Air quality poor. Yeah, I can feel that. Mold high. Dust and dander high. Fuck. No UV. They're not telling me the UV index, which yellow warning for extreme high temperature. Thank you, weather app. I can't find the UV. Southern hemisphere, so it's like winter for you now. We're suffering through record high heat summer, and meanwhile you're chilling in winter. I love the winter the most. I'm a winter child. I'm a January baby. UV index low. Give me a number. Give me death. And the most days are still hot. That's global warming for you. I don't know. Most southern hemisphere countries don't really get that cold, do they? Like, Brazil doesn't get that cold. Or Australia. Maybe some parts of Australia do, but I don't even remember, only she's a scripter. Anyways, be sure to wear sunscreen every day, even in the winter, even when it's cloudy. If you're going outside, wear sunscreen. Yes, Brazil. It doesn't get too cold in Brazil, does it? Ever? Winter is more like rainy season, right? For they see in a casual day, oof, I would die. I'm dying at 38. I have no air conditioner, I just have a fan. Oh, have I told you guys, by the way, I can't hear anything out of my right ear. Again. Like nothing. There's no sound. Cause it's plugged again. So if this time it's my fault, okay, this time is my fault. Cause like, I got some water in my ear and it made me itchy, so I stuffed the Q-tip in there and I completely plugged up my ear. Once had to walk 3 kilometers on a 38°C sunny day. Oh, let me tell you about the time that certain someone decided to take me out for like a day trip on the hottest day of the year. And we took a car to this city that has like a famous garden, Jardim de Luz. It's where also like bottled water comes from. And we rode the car there. And we got there, and I stepped out of the car, out of the air-conditioned car, and into the most oppressive heat you can think of. And I walked 3 steps from the car to the restaurant and keeled over. I just fainted. I faint really easily. I have low blood pressure. But the heat was so, like, bad that I just blacked out. Okay? And so I got some cold water. I drank some cold water. I felt better. I ate some food. I wasn't able to eat very much, but I ate some food. I got my blood sugar levels back to up. And then this person says to me, "We're still gonna walk the garden, right?" It's a 5-kilometer walk. I was like, no. We're going home, actually, and I'm going to lay down with an ice pack on my forehead, and we're not gonna do anything else. Just suffer from hypoglycemia sometimes. I'm prone to it because my blood pressure is so bad. It's really, really low. I also have, like, I get dizzy really easily, and I get anemic really easily. Just always have been that way. I'm not, my body is not very good at processing food. And I have a shitty flesh mic, okay? It's not very, very sturdy. And I'm suffers from everything at different times, but it's not everything at the same time. You don't gotta call me out like that. I'm just kind of weak and fragile, okay? But I'm resilient in my heart. Well, not my physical heart, in my soul. I have a resilient personality. We can fragile except my stomach. And I have an iron stomach that can take any quantity of food. But I'm lactose intolerant, but I eat cheesecake all the time. Listen, the cheesecake is eaten with such veracity that my lactose intolerance never stood a chance. Later, I'll be like, I have tummy ache, but it's worth it. Oh no! Polar, thank you for the Polar. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. Welcome, welcome. To be honest, I just realized that I finished all my cookies with the milk the other day, and I just remembered that I actually bought vanilla ice cream specifically so I could make ice cream sandwich with the fancy cookies, and I completely forgot. And now I'm a little sad. I'm a little sad I'm not gonna be able to eat that. I can't always just buy more cookies. That's a very real possibility. But I think ice cream sandwiches are my favorite ice cream format. Remember my wisdom tooth recently? So I've been eating a lot of ice cream. Oh. I need to get mine removed too. If only we could yap less and kill more boss so I could get you that good of like. Well, today is Genshin anyway, so it doesn't matter if how hard I yap. And now I'm gonna open Genshin, and it's gonna have like the biggest update ever, and we're not gonna be able to play. Oh my god, it does! What the fuck? What do you mean? Oh. Okay, it's not that big. It's not that big. It's not that big. It's okay. We're fine. Operations suck. Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. I have to get mine. I have to get like 3 teeth at least removed. Don't tell me that it's gonna suck. I wanna live in delusion. I want to live in delusion. I want to be like, they're gonna look at my x-rays and they're gonna be like, actually, your teeth are fine. You just need braces. But I'm also not like the braces are gonna be so expensive. So they have to cut my teeth 4 separate times. No, don't tell me. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. She said that at least 3 out of 4 needed to come out, but it's probably gonna be a 4 out of 4. You know, sound super funny for a while, more than usual. I'm just gonna speak like this for a while. I've had teeth removed before, but only milk teeth. Wisdom I've only had upper wisdom teeth, only one fully formed one. I was supposed to have none. It turns out I have all of them and they all need to come out. I don't hurt much, they put anesthesia. The recovery is the painful part. But I'm very bad. I'm very bad at like dental stuff. Like I hadn't, to be honest, I hadn't been to the dentist in like 8 years. And I'm quite nervous about it, and I'm just bad. Oh god. I did go! That's how I need it. That's how I know I need my wisdom teeth removed. I did go to the dentist. And she was like, okay, so you have a lot of plaque because you haven't had your teeth professionally cleaned in 8 years. So we're gonna take that away, and then also you're gonna have to get all your wisdom teeth removed because they're all there. All 4 of them? Yeah. At least 3 for sure, but probably all 4 removed. Probably not at the same time, but maybe at the same time because I need the braces after. I need the braces after. Anyone have an extra 4,000 euro they don't need so I can pay for the braces? For the same time is better. You should take one at a time to give you a 2-week or month break. No. Listen, I'm not going to go without eating spicy food or using straw for like 8 months while they take 1 tooth at a time. No. Just take them. If they need to come out, just get them out. I don't want to hear about it. Just take them. I don't want them. Multiple stars incredibly annoying. Yeah, I don't want to have multiple recovery times. Listen, if you need to put me in a medically induced coma for a week to get to get all of them out, just to do it. I say it's too horrible to have them all taken at the same time. Maybe that's because my teeth are too big. I think I have the opposite problem. I think my mouth is too small. Should have asked for nuclear options. Well, I haven't been able to ask for anything yet because my dentist hasn't looked at my x-rays yet. I'm going this week to get my x-rays looked at to see what needs to be done. I'm just gonna suffer for a while. God, that's why I wanted to do it in Paris. And I was like, can it be on once? And Doug just said, okay, let's do that. Based. But I don't know, I've never been under full anesthesia before. Only a local anesthesia. Is kind of scary. Right? It's kind of scary. It was fun, you just sleep. I think I'd be too comfortable and I wouldn't wake up. They'd be like, okay, we're gonna put you to sleep now, and then I'd be so comfy, and then they would be like, okay, time to wake up, and I'm like, no. And that's how I die. I was too sleepy. Ice cream every day. Yum. My god, I'm gonna have to take like antibiotics and stuff, right? They give you antibiotics. Antibiotics make my tummy hurt. Antibiotics make my tummy hurt. And then you have to eat like 3 full meals a day in order to take the antibiotics. You can't take them on an empty stomach. So it's also so annoying. Didn't give me any antibiotics for your wisdom tooth removal. Maybe it depends on like the case to case, right? But when you get surgery, you usually get like broad spectrum antibiotics, just so like your wound doesn't get infected. They gave me amoxicillin. Isn't amoxicillin an antibiotic? All pain medication? I guess not. I don't know. My mom is a pharmacist, not me. Antibiotics and anti-inflammatories for it. True. It's mentol is an anti-inflammatory. Tanoxicam, I'm not sure. Tanoxicam is probably just a painkiller. Yeah, they give you broad spectrum antibiotics and anti-inflammatories so that your wounds heal up better when you don't get sick. And it gives me tummy ache, and I have to eat so many meals because you can't take them on an empty stomach or it hurts even worse, and it's so bad. And then I have to take a bunch of tummy medicine because it gives me tummy ache, and I'm constantly meds here, meds there, and then I'm penicillin based antibiotic. I'm allergic. You're allergic to penicillin? That's him, dude. It's the hassle just for teeth, right? Get better teeth next time. I've always had kind of bad teeth since I was a child. Remember, I had a huge cavity when I was a child. Did you know cavities are contagious? So I have to get braces. The braces bill it's more than I can bear, I'm afraid. But I need them because like I'm having trouble speaking and chewing, so I really need to make room in my mouth for my tongue. also have a pretty bad overbite. Should I get surgery to fix my jaw? I wore a retainer when I was young to fix my jaw, so I don't have to have surgery, I don't think. This game maybe someday. Oh, you can't get it through national healthcare because it counts as like dental stuff. National healthcare needs better dental stuff. It's not like it's optional to have teeth, you know. It's not like breast implants. Better than no healthcare at the very least. Anything is better than no healthcare, but you need to. Teeth and glasses are really important, and they don't cover it either. I don't have to pay for insulin every time. Sounds great. Yeah, no. I take sleeping medication and antidepressants and stuff, and it's all prescribed by the national healthcare. I also have a asthma inhaler, and I get all of it discounted because I have a prescription for it from national healthcare. So it's all really affordable. I go to a doctor for him, and then I've been waiting 10 years. There is a method. Should I tell you my secret to get less ghosted by national healthcare? Tell us I need it. You need to be kind of annoying. That's how I got them to book my second appointment for autism spectrum diagnosis. Because I just called them. I just called them a bunch of times. I was like, hey, is there like a clerical error? Because I still haven't gotten my appointment rebooked. And they're like, no, you have to wait until we contact you. And I was like, okay, just letting you know, because it's been a year. And I called again. And she told me, like, they lied to me, by the way. They were like, oh, you have an appointment on this day. And then the day before, the day that they called me, I called them and I was like, hey, just to confirm it, because I didn't get a letter. I still have an appointment for this day, right? And it was like, there was never an appointment for that day. And I was like, well, listen. Except I wasn't rude because I am physically unable to be rude to anyone but like any like service worker. So I was like, listen, okay, I've been waiting for a year. Please, you told me I had it booked, but it's not booked, and what am I supposed to do? Please. And then they were like, we will contact you, and they did. 1 month later, now I have an appointment booked. Of course, it's booked for August, but better late than never. I don't have any problems with my prescription. Oh, my prescription, I can just email my family doctor and they'll write it up for me. It's very convenient. I just emailed them. I was like, hey, I'm running out. Speaking of, I need to do that again. I'm running out. Or like, hey, I'm running out. And they're like, you're behind on your tetanus shot. Here's your prescription. Yeah, I'm behind on my tetanus shot. I need to go get that sorted. I forgot, okay? I just forgot. Now I'm behind on my tetanus shot. I wonder if I need to get my tetanus shot before I get my wisdom teeth removed. I wonder if that's a thing that you need. How do you forget a tetanus shot? Well, it's only once every 10 years, so it's easy to miss it. So that's kind of important. I know. It's cause it's cause I'm switching health center locations. That's why I kind of fell through the cracks. But they called me and they were like, "Listen, you're behind on your tetanus shot." And I was like, "Eh? What?" I'd forgotten tetanus shots were a thing. But I just need to, basically they told me just walk into your local health center and be like, "Hey, I'm behind on my tetanus shot." And they'll give it to me. So is it really necessary to get it? Yes. Very much. Tetanus will kill you. You need to be vaccinated. Tetanus was one of the leading causes of death before they invented a vaccine for it. It fucks with your brain. So yeah, I don't recommend skipping it. I need to get my yearly 2-week Minecraft fix. Hi, Miss! Sassy buddy! We've seen images about people staying calm while having tetanus. Tetanus will lock you the fuck up. You will get locked in syndrome from tetanus. Get your tetanus shot. I'm gonna go get my tetanus shot soon. Tetanus isn't bad because it kills, it's bad because of how it kills. Yeah, it's one of the most harrowing deaths, okay? And the common name is lockjaw, yeah. It paralyzes your joints and it stiffens you up. You get to pre-death rigor mortis. Don't do it. Get your tetanus shot. I'm gonna go to my local health center and be like, "Hey, I need to sign up for here, but also I need a tetanus shot." And they should just give it to me. Should I message you if I open up a server? You can. You can also join my server if you'd like. You get them and just staring at your ass. Yeah. You don't want to get tetanus. Okay? Just get your tetanus shot. You don't want to die by tetanus. It's very bad. I'll go to my local health center and be like, "Hey, hi, I'd like to sign up." But then I'm gonna have to like retrain the doctor there. How do you even get tetanus? Anything that has rust in it, any cuts, wounds, scrapes, you can catch tetanus. Why it was the leading cause of death for a while. Man, I'm gonna have to retrain whichever doctor they sign to me. Because final message 5. Thank you, Miss. I'm gonna have to retrain the doctor because the doctors are so pushy about all of the wrong things, and you have to like wear them down. I was like, "No, I'm not going to do that. Give me the tests that I actually ask for." So you kind of have to break their spirit because they think they have the when you meet with a doctor, they're like, they think that they can tell you to do anything if they say it's necessary for your health. But the truth is, the doctor does know shit most of the time. I go there and I'm like, I want blood work. All vitamins. All the vitamins. And they're like, you don't need blood work for all the vitamins. I need all the vitamins. Who got cavity again? Yeah, when I was like 7. I haven't gotten any cavity since. So clearly I learned my lesson. You're like, you don't need to get all the vitamins checked. I need all the vitamins checked. And iron. Everything. All the diet stuff. I need it checked. And then guess what? They order it with all the dietary panel. And it comes back. And it turns out I have a vitamin deficiency that they wouldn't have caught otherwise. I was like, oh, see? Motherfucker. And it's also like, I have hypermobility in my joints, so my joints hurt a lot. And I complained about it to my doctor, and he was like, oh, it's because you have depression. Well, yes, I know depression play, okay? I know. It makes me sore. It makes my body hurt, yes. But also my joints are inflamed, and they hurt. Turns out I'm hypermobile. And they were inflamed. Also, when I complained that my eyes were really itchy at my doctor's, and it was like, oh, it's because of your allergies. And then I went to an ophthalmologist, and they were like, girl, you have the driest eyes I've ever seen on anyone. You have such severe dry eye. Aren't your eyes itchy? And I was like, yes, all the time, actually. I hate how much iron my blood has. Can't donate most of the time because of it. I can't donate half the time because my blood pressure's too low. But I do like donating blood because I have like uncommon blood types. So. I get a lot of please come donate blood, please kind of messages. Is it O negative? No, it's B negative. It's rarer. It's even more rare. I got it from my mom. It's a SSS rare. Got A positive. Really common type. But it's better to have a common type of blood. If you get injured and stuff, you they won't run out of your blood type. I mean, it's always like, whenever I go in the ambulance, they're like, what's your blood type? I mean, I'm B negative. And they're like, oh fuck, we don't have that. I know. Last time you had it was because I gave it to you. Last time you had B negative, I gave it to you, so. But I like getting the little message that's like, the blood you've donated has already helped save lives. I like that message. It satisfies me. I have a friend who has O negative blood. Oh, they must get hounded by the blood drive people constantly. I asked him to donate so much, yeah. You get treated like royalty at the blood drive. The blood drive in my hometown has the best stuff. They have this whole like breakfast spread because you're supposed to be well fed when you give blood, right? So they have this huge breakfast spread that you can just eat. You can just have it. And they encourage you. They're like, hey, you should go look at the food table, eat something, drink plenty of water. But my university was just the ambulance, so all you got was a packet of saltines and a bottle of water. I'm like, damn, I'm used to being treated better than this. They're back here, just give me a small business here, good to go, yeah. Get blood a couple times a year. I used to do it every couple months, but I haven't done it in a while. Because my levels have all been fucked. Like, my blood pressure has been, like, on the floor. Subterranean. Yeah, so that's because my dad shoots at blood donation. When I sign up for the, at the health center, I'm gonna ask when their blood drives are. So I'm informed. So that I can go and get treated like royalty again. Hopefully they have a good spread of treats. I walk in, it was like, hi, I'm the B negative blood. I will be having your sticks. Show me what you've got. You can literally go to the hospital for anything. The hospital is further away than the health center, though. It's out of the way. It's inconvenient. I used to just go to my university had like an ambulance come in for a blood drive every couple months, so I just used to do it at the university, but I don't go to university anymore. So. What is it? Thank you. By the way, I am updating Genshin as we speak, but I didn't know it had such a big update, so I might not be able to play it today. I might have lied. Let's go play Lies of P. I don't want to play Lies of P today, it's too hot. It's too hot, my brain will melt out of my skull. Oh my god, my voice. My voice, come back. I need a humidifier. I keep saying that. I keep putting off buying one. I'm addicted to the Elden Ring DLC. One day I'll finish Elden Ring. One day I'll play it properly. I tell off my Minecraft with the download, be kind of fucking it up. Yeah, no, I can just yap. I can just keep yapping. Go play Holocure. I already have everything in Holocure. I finished it. Sorry. All achievements. I don't remember if all of the achievements, but all of the outfits, all of the characters, all of the items, all of the collabs. I don't remember if all achievements. Because I had to start over at one point because my save got corrupted, so. Hollow Parade is surprising fun. Yeah, I played Hollow Parade too. But I'm not very good at beat 'em ups. Wait, I'm confusing, aren't I? Hollow Parade is not the beat 'em up. I don't think I played Hollow Parade. I don't know. Tower defense-ish. Yeah, I haven't played it then. Well, I was hard because I don't know Japanese. I don't know Japanese either, and I still watch Peko-chan every day. The beat 'em ups for well done. Yeah, but it's difficult. I was kind of tired of it. Hi Popora, welcome back. With some Japanese. Yeah, I know the regular weeb amount of Japanese. I can help. I can understand what's happening and I can infer from context. I know how to speak enough to help a lost Japanese lady at a Portuguese train station, as I have done before. But that's about it. It's very basic stuff. この電車はポートに行きますか？そう。この電車はポートに行きます。俺もポート行きます。だからこの電車はポートに行きます。Japanese from anime. I studied it a bit, like Duolingo and other stuff too. I watch a lot of Peko-chan, and she only speaks Japanese in her streams, except for the rare times where we get blessed with the Peko English. It's a good time to be blessed. There's no JoJo phrases. Aren't most of JoJo phrases in English? I can only think of Zawarudo. How many languages can you speak? Portuguese, English, some Spanish, a teeny bit of French, and I can understand Italian, and I can not die in Japanese, and that's about it. I can ask where the bathroom is in Japanese and whether a restaurant has vegetarian dishes, which is enough to live, so. Yeah, also that. But fluently, I only speak Portuguese and English. Like, confidently. I think probably enough Japanese for a restaurant with some confidence. Oh, if it's an izakaya, I got it. If it's an izakaya, I can order. Hi, すみません。ハイボールください。生ビール2分。Vocab is my weak spot. Vocab is my strong suit. How many anime have you watched? Oh, easily in the hundreds. Easily. Words have in my head to use. I know a lot of vocab. It's syntax that I have an issue with, and of course, you know, reading and writing. I struggle with syntax because I am not good at grammar in any language. How many manga or manhwa? A large majority of it is BL, but also even more than anime. Also in the hundreds. Even more than the anime. Most of it yaoi. BL. Fujoshi confirmed. Yes. Shipper. Pro shipper confirmed. Sorry. I have my ships that I hold very close to my heart. Filthy girl confirmed. Spoiled rotten girl confirmed. I am rotten to the core. But that's not a bad thing, right? It's not bad. Any age anime? I watched a lot of ecchi. I don't think I've watched much hentai, but I've read quite a bit of hentai, I think. I've read Nudist Beach, of course. I don't... Anyone who hasn't read a Nudist Beach is uncultured. Of course, I have watched and hold in great regard Hoshino Sora. If I read Angel Densetsu, I'm disappointed. Let me look. No, I have not. I don't like the art style. I have watched Boku no Pico and all of its sequels. Boku no Pico is good. NH manga recommendation. How much do you hate yourself? I recommend Nudist Beach because it's just good and fun and the art style is good. If you want to get your feelings hurt very deeply, I recommend Metamorphosis. Anybody recognize? I recognize the 6 numbers, but maybe not that one specifically. If you hate yourself, read Metamorphosis. Anything by the author of Nudist Beach is pretty good. But I think most of the H manga that I've read is doujinshi, so. I think most of the H manga that I've read has been doujinshi, so Hero Academia doujinshi and Black Butler doujinshi. A lot of it. A lot of Black Butler doujinshi. All of it, potentially. All of it, potentially, yeah. all of it that I could get my hands on for sure. Black Butler, ew, literally KYS in Minecraft. Pocket Edition. Black Butler was my, like, the anime that, like, got me into, like, yaoi and beyond stuff. I watched Star of God. Yes, I didn't like it. I thought the characters were bad. They were weak and bland. And the twist at the end of the first season was very predictable. Even though there was no foreshadowing. My Hero Academia fan, by the way? Yeah. My Hero Academia has good characters. Sorry. Characters are paramount, and My Hero Academia has good characters, so. Not the pocket edition. The characters are paramount. The most important part. Fudopi is best character. Tsuyu is very cute, sure. Tsuyu-chan is very, very cute. But the best character is Bakugo, I'm sorry. I love him so much. His terrible personality and his pretty face. I could wax poetic about Bakugo for the rest of my life, you know? I want him to be terrible forever. Tomodachi game, that sounds familiar. I don't... Yeah, I don't really watch edgy shows like this. To be real with you. I don't care for it. Usually the characters are not very interesting. So I don't watch edgy shows like Tomodachi Game and Tower of God. Bakugo's okay, so a 7 out of 10. It's okay to be a little wrong sometimes. What's so appealing about having a horrible personality? How long do you have? How much time do you have? I like my favorite thing. My favorite. Okay? Is when you see a character's worst parts first. Like their worst flaws, their most horrible personality flaws, their stubbornness, their pride. Like, have you watched Toradora? It's kind of how we're introduced to Taiga, right? You see all of Taiga's flaws first, and you're able to fall in love with her precisely because of those flaws, and because the more you understand about her, and whenever she's tender or kind, you feel like you've really earned it. Like, you've earned her trust a lot, and very slowly you've learned to... She's learned to be vulnerable around you. And it's my favorite. It's one of my favorite tropes is enemies or rivals to friends to lovers. Because I think there's something very pure and very good, and it hits my buttons when you fall in love with someone's worst parts first. I think seeing someone at their worst and loving them anyways is the best. I also would want to be loved at my worst. I think that's why. Memory. I also have a bad personality. I have a bad personality, so I want people to like my bad parts first. I want people to find my stubbornness and my pridefulness cute. How so? Well, I have a bad personality. I'm very stubborn. I'm very competitive. I'm a little kind of judgmental. I don't like people. I'm fairly antisocial as well. Bad personality. You couldn't see that when I met her. I was on my best behavior. I'm very antisocial and I get angry easily. And I have a lot of flaws. I have a bad personality full of flaws. And in order for me to be nice to people, and they have to win me over, and it's very hard to win me over. My default is disliking everybody. So I mean, bad person, don't tell me there's a bald guy behind the skirt. No. Why would there be a bald guy? You're being nice to me today. Yeah, don't take it for granted. It's because I love chat, but chat is different. Chat is different from like real human interaction. Like, when I meet new people, I never make a good first impression when I meet people for the first time. So not very judgmental of people. I don't know how to act. I'm very protective of my heart, you know. So I always distrust people at first. And I'm very selective, and it's hard for me to like someone. Like, most of the people I meet, I'm like, I don't like you. And I'm usually right. It's not my fault. Most people are shitty. You assume the worst? Kind of, yeah. I have a very sensitive, I don't like this person button that gets triggered very easily. So I'm hard to befriend. Because my default is like, when I meet someone new, my default is like, I don't like you. I don't like you, or I don't feel anything at all about you. It's like a passive neutrality. And then the more I know someone, then it's dislike, like I don't like you, and then maybe they'll prove themselves and I'll start to like them, but I'm gonna try not to make enemies. Me too, but people end up disliking me anyways. I think it's because I'm not very kind and or patient. Not a very patient person, and judge much for the person on and judge them not to be the friend. Yeah. selective with the people I let into my life. I think it's because, like, deep down, I'm really easy to hurt. Because when I get attached to someone, I get very, very, very attached. And if they're not around, I get really lonely easily. So I keep my heart very, very protected. So who hurt you? Who hasn't? Like, if I like someone and they hurt me, if they do something that hurts my feelings, it really fucks me up real bad. Like, if I let someone close and they do something that upsets me, I get, like, my mental health tanks really severely. So for my own safety and protection, I have to be very selective about who I let near my heart. Right now, I don't even get to enjoy. I don't think you've had the chance to hurt me. We had a good day when we met, so. I don't think we've had a chance to hurt each other. No, I don't know. Without getting too into it, recently, I've been considering, how do I put this? I've been burned a couple times by someone I really care about recently, and I'm really thinking really hard about how I can possibly allow this friendship to, like, exist, because I can't afford to get hurt often. So much traumatizing thing you had in the past. I'm not gonna go into that. I don't think that's appropriate to talk about on stream. Can relate. I'm very selective with the people I'm friends with, but still, when you make friends with someone and you think you're close, and then for their own reasons they start doing things that hurt you, I wish I could be someone that can, like, withstand that and, like, not care that much, maybe. But if someone I care about is doing things that are hurtful, I can't afford to, like, endure it, you know? I can't afford to endure it. It tanks my mental health too much, and then we get into, like, dangerous waters. Smile and say it is what it is. I wish I could do that, but I really can't. I'm not someone that can do that. I can't stand to endure things that I can't stand, you know? You try talking to them, of course. If it's someone that I've put the time and effort into getting to know and care about, of course I would want to preserve the friendship as much as possible, right? Because I have a hard time making friends, as you can probably tell. And if there's a way that the friendship can be repaired, then of course I'm going to prefer it. But I'm quite a fragile person, so I can't just tank it if someone is doing things that are hurtful. Sometimes it's better to cut ties for not doing anything good for you. We'll see. Honestly, when 6 months without talking to a guy helped a lot. And after talking to us, okay, there's nothing happening. Yeah, it's just being low maintenance friends. I have friends like that too. One of my closest friends who I've known since high school is we'll go months without talking to each other, not even a DM, and then we'll meet up for coffee or a beer, and we'll just chat as if no time has passed. And it's my friends. It's kind of hard to stay connected with people these days, isn't it? It was easier when you saw them every day in school or whatever, but now that everyone is busy with work and different stuff, it's hard to find time. Health check. I'm out of water though. I'm out of drinkies. But it's also about time to end stream, so I promise to hydrate plenty after. Have a good friend who's dying, I'll pick up my phone. Yeah, that's the important part, you know. You won't feel lonely as easily if you know that, if you did call, they'd pick up. When do you usually stream? 5 p.m. GMT. So 3 hours before now exactly. And I usually stream for 3 hours and I end at 8 p.m. GMT. This is my usual schedule. Every day except Sunday. Three hours have passed. Not yet. Yeah, obsession complete, yeah. Sorry we didn't get to play Genshin, but it's still verifying and repairing. I didn't know there was an update. Yeah, Primus Maximus, yeah. I'm glad I got to talk about food so much. I love food. Bad PC? My PC is good. It's the Genshin servers that are slow. Sorry to break it to you, but it's the Genshin servers that are slow. You know why? Because there's no Europe. No good Europe server. Ever played Summertime Town? No, I've never heard of it. Is it good? Is it fun? You know what? Since I didn't get to since I didn't get to play Genshin, I'm gonna send you guys to Sakunya, who's playing Withering Waves. Alright? Is that an acceptable midterm? Hey, no way, Genshin too. Yeah. So yeah, thank you everybody for coming. Thank you for staying. I hope you had fun hanging out with me because I had fun hanging out with you. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.